If you're looking to set up your Facebook custom conversions the right way, then keep watching because I'm going to show you how to do that in this video, step by step. Hi everyone, David Jackson here with slingandstonemarketing.com, where I give you the tools and strategies to help you overcome the giant obstacles that are standing in your way and keeping you from effectively marketing your business online. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe button. Having custom conversions set up on your website will allow you to track which ads are giving you the most conversions so that you can increase your return on investment. And you can also use Facebook's algorithm to have them find you other people who are likely to convert so that you're not wasting money showing your ads to people who aren't interested. But before you set up the custom conversions, you need to already have the Facebook tracking pixel on your website. If you don't already have that done, then click the link up here in the upper right, and that'll take you to a video that I did which will walk you through step by step how to install one on a WordPress website. Okay, I'm going to go hop on my computer so we can get started. So the first thing we're going to do is sign into our Facebook account, and we're going to come up here and click on the arrow. And if you have a Business Manager account, you can go ahead and sign in there, or you can come down here where it says Manage Ads and click on that. Alright, so now that you're inside your Ads Manager, you're going to come over here and click on the menu. And if you don't have custom conversions right here, then you can come down to All Tools, and under the Measure and Report, click on Custom Conversions. And that'll bring us to the Custom Conversions page, and we want to create a custom conversion. And what I've done is I've already gone ahead and set up a couple of demo pages. So what I want to do is I want to track conversions on a couple of different pages that I've created. The first page is one that I'm just using for the case of this demo as being a landing page. So this could be a landing page for like a email opt-in, or it can be a product page or something like that. It's something that if you're going to be running ads, and when somebody clicks on your ad, this will be the first page that they see after they click. So this is going to be the landing page, and I want to track the number of people that come to the landing page so I can keep track of how many people are actually viewing it. And then that way I can use this information to put people into a custom audience. So if they see this page but they don't wind up signing up, or they don't wind up buying, or they don't wind up doing whatever it is, taking whatever action it is that I want them to take, then I can throw this audience into a remarketing campaign, and I can send them a different ad that will kind of get them to take action the next go round. Because sometimes they have to see your ad, or they have to see kind of your brand 3, 4, even 5 times before they actually start to take action, before they start getting familiar and comfortable with you. So I have this as a demo landing page, and then I also have a thank you page. So in this tutorial, I'm going to set up conversions as if I am getting a lead for a webinar, if I'm getting a lead for a newsletter sign up, and as if somebody had made a purchase. So I have all of these thank you pages for the purchase, for the webinar sign up, and for an email opt-in. So I can show you the different conversions that you can do with this Facebook pixel. So first I'm going to go ahead and start with the landing page. And what you're going to need is just the URL. What I like to do is I like to take everything that comes after the HTTP and the 2 slashes and just copy that. And then I'm going to come back over to Facebook. And here, under the website event, we want all URL traffic. We want the URL is going to contain, and then I'm just going to paste that in. Right, so this is the URL. So this way, it doesn't matter if somebody types in the HTTP with the S or without the S, as long as my URL of my landing page is within the URL of their browser, then Facebook is going to count this as them viewing my landing page. Then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to give this conversion a name. So I'm going to put in viewed landing page. In the category, I'm going to select is View Content. Value, there's not really a value. It's optional. You don't have to put anything in here. Since this is just them viewing the landing page, I'm not going to be making any money off of this or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that blank. And then I click on Create. And so now I've just created a custom conversion for anybody that views my landing page. Click on Done. And now I'll set up the conversions for the thank you pages. So the first one I want to do is for the thank you for registering for a webinar. So if I have a landing page where I'm giving a webinar or something and somebody registers for the webinar, then after they input their name and email, they'll come to this thank you page, and I'm going to track this as a conversion for a completed registration. So I'm going to do the same thing, come up here and copy this URL, come back over to Facebook, create the custom conversion, and the URL contains, just paste that on in there. So that's my registration thank you page. Then I'll come down and I will name this as webinar sign up. Webinar registration. Select the category as a complete registration. And for the value, let's just say that I will make on average $1 per webinar registration. But this number would be based off of the number of sales that you can usually generate on average for a webinar divided by the number of attendees that attend your webinar. So that way you can keep track of just how well your ad is performing in terms of it bringing in new webinar registrations, and you can adjust your bidding based off of how much a webinar attendee is worth to you. So now I'm just going to go ahead and click Create. And now I have a custom conversion for my webinar registration thank you page. Now the next one I'm going to do is for like an email sign up. So I'm going to grab this URL again, copy that, come back over to Facebook, create a custom conversion, URL contains, paste the URL there, and I'm going to name this conversion a email sign up. For the category, I'm going to choose a lead. Again, you can put in a value for this conversion. I'm not going to in this case, just it's just for a demo, so I'll go ahead and go down, click Create, and now I have a custom conversion for that. And on the last one, we are going to do a conversion for the purchase. So I'll copy this URL, come back over to Facebook, paste in the URL. I'll come down and I'll name this a customer. Category is going to be purchase. And the value, let's just say on average I get $20 per purchase. So every time that somebody lands on the purchase page, Facebook will record the $20 value as an average. Like if you have a product that's $20, or if each one of your products has their own thank you page, like if you're selling information products, then you can put the actual value of the product that you sell. But if you are doing something like an e-commerce store or something like that, then you might want to just take the average order value and then just use that. And just use that kind of as a ballpark so that you can get an idea of how much a purchase is worth to you, so that you can compare that to when you're running and creating your budget for your ads. And I'll come down and click on Create. Click Done. Okay, so now I have all of my custom conversions all set up. I have one for the landing page, and then for a webinar thank you, an email sign up thank you, and a purchase thank you page. So now I will go back and I will refresh these pages just to make sure that the pixel is firing. And as you can see here, that everything is all checked. So everything's working fine. So let's go to the next one. We will refresh that. Go to the next one, refresh that. And the next one, and we will refresh that. So Facebook should be picking up all of our different conversion pixel fires now. So I'll go back over to Facebook and I'll refresh this page. And there it is. We can see that all of it's active, that it's picking it up. Now it's not going to show you anything over here because it has the last 7 days, so it doesn't include today. But as we can see over here under the status, as long as it says active, then that means that it's picking it up. So now you can go ahead and you can add custom conversions to your website. Facebook allows you to have up to 100 custom conversions, which is actually plenty for just about any website. There isn't any website out there that should have more than 100 custom conversions. But you can get the idea of the different categories that you can set them up as so that you can keep track of them. But you can come up with naming conventions so that you know which custom conversion is keeping track of what action a person takes. And then after you have all of your custom conversions set up, then you can start to use them in your ads manager. So I'll walk you through how to do that right now. So I'm going to go back over to the ads manager. Okay, now I already have a demo campaign that I set up earlier. So I'll just show you what that looks like. Let me come over here and edit. And basically what you want to do is for the objectives, you want to choose conversions. So it'll be down towards the bottom. So you just click on conversions. And I'll close that. And then we're going to go to the ad set, because the ad set is where we're going to use the actual custom conversions that we set up. So let me go ahead and choose this and edit that. And then what we're going to do is, website is already selected, so we're going to choose the custom conversion that we created. So I'm going to choose the one that I created that said view landing page. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my ad set name so that I know that this is for landing pages. So I know that the objective that I want is for Facebook to send people to my landing page, and I'm going to count that as a conversion. Then after you've done that, you can go ahead and you can put in your budget and the schedule. You can choose the audience targeting that you want to do for this ad. So all of that you can go through yourself. But then down at the bottom here, where we have optimization and delivery, we want to make sure that that has conversions. Because basically what that will do is it will tell Facebook that you want them to target people within the audience that you selected that are most likely to take the action that you set your custom conversion up for. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a couple of more ad sets. I'm going to do one for the webinar, one for the email sign up, and one for a purchase. So I'll create another one. Keep it in the same campaign. The new ad set, I'll put it as demo and webinar registration. There we go. Save to draft. And then for the conversion event location, I'll go down to webinar registration. And the same thing, you'll pick your audience, you'll set up all of your budgets, and you'll make sure that the optimization is for conversions. Now go ahead and close that. So instead of going ahead and creating another one and having to go through the audience, once you have one ad set all set up with the audience that you want to target, I'm just going to click on duplicate, and then what that will allow me to do is going to keep all of my audience the same, and then all I need to do is just go into the ad set and switch the custom conversion event for that ad set. So I have 2 more copies which I want to do, so I'll click on duplicate. Alright, and then for this one is going to be the email sign up. And now all I need to do is just come down here. I can get rid of that and choose the email sign up custom conversion. Then all of my targeting, all of my budget, all of that will remain the same since I made a duplicate. All of the optimization will be the same, and I just can click close. Did that, so let me click edit over here. And then change this one to a purchase. Change the event to customers. Everything will remain the same. And I'll click close. All right, so now I have each ad set is going to be optimized to get me a specific type of conversion that I already set up on my website. I hope this video tutorial was helpful for you, and if you followed along and got your custom conversion set up, use the hashtag GiantSlayer in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos where I share the tools and strategies to help you conquer the giant obstacles keeping you from effectively marketing your business, then make sure you click the subscribe button. I thank you for taking your time to watch this, and until the next video, go out and slay some giants.